Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They stick with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his man, it's the former quarterback, Tommy Malott. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And looking a couple yards past the line. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. On the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Etienne again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back, motioning right. On 2nd down, it's ETN. They'll cobble together a yard there. Down by Fred Warner.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And this one doesn't go far.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Purdy throwing here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Tommy Millott. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
And the Giants
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the 37. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Kittle brings it in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends have been separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another 49er.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Again, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Down behind the line
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers looking for the game's opening score. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Up.
Purdy to throw it. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of... and they're going to take over at that spot. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
7-5, 19 Tigers.
Darts out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On 1st down, here's Darts. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Panther Street.
At the 49ers' 46-yard line.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming.
18 Cardinal, top row 18.
They put a receiver in motion here left. 3rd down now. Here's Darts. He finds space, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Again, left side to McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down throw by Purdy. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Danny Gray to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
19, 18, 65, 60.
They motion a receiver left. Going on 1st down. It starts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, New York.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
60 by 6. 72.
They go right back to ETN. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
A gain of 7.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Now Dart. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. He's descended upon quickly and drops after looks like a yard gain. Rick Martin making that play.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They send him left out of the slot. Throw on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Get set. Here we go, boys. Watch out. Here we go.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. And I'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
That's good.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down, Purdy to throw. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. It's a race down the right side. And it won't be a touchdown, Bron, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Watch out.
McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hits his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Trey Tucker makes the play. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Motioning the tight end now. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Dart gonna throw again. That's taken in by Tucker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
An option give here to ETN. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion. Second down, ETN gets it again. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Green, triple team. White 25, white.
First throw for the backup now. Complete beyond the marker. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Completed to his running back. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
ETN has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal.
Go! Buffalo 18! 19 Lions! Panther 11! Panther 11!
From the gun, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Giants cut it to 1 late in the 3rd.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arms.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game at 21. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set! Get set! 18!
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Bronk. It's 3rd down.
Tyler Newman on the stop. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yellow. Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out!
From the gun is Purdy. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. ETN gets it on his own read. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He finds Neighbors right side. He runs it up to midfield. Malik Neighbors. He could do it. He will go. Touchdown, New York. Sanders with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's completed right side. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Setting up the screen. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Watch out! Yellow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Here's ETN on 1st down. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Giants feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go check. 70. 70 to the
ETN again. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, check that. Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll try it left with ETN. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And inches.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Street. Go. Rocco 80.
They'll run here, ETN. He has the Giants' first down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good enough for a New York first down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.